A little leak.
Yeah, that storm, absolutely coming through hot sea and everything.
You had more water than United.
I know,
And that
worse.
had a fucking waterfall.
Oh, it did, yeah. Yeah, but apparently that was a few months back, that, and it's all been sorted now. Apparently.
Well, yeah, because apparently they're handing the keys over or something shortly.
Yeah. That looks like it's absolutely ripping through, doesn't it?
Right. What's going on here now?
Put on the subs one.
Saying I'm live.
See, oh, Nana slipped up again.
Yeah.
I reckon he'll be gone shortly.
I don't know why they bugger about when they get in that position.
Right, we'll try again, guys.
Yeah.
In.
There you go, I've just disliked it for you.
But yeah, that stadium was Christ. But what was more worrying about it? Did you see the state of the steps?
What?
They were all
What?
crumbling.
Oh, right. Oh, that was ages ago, that one. That's bollocks.
It's a bit like their team.
What, crumbling?
Yeah.
Or should I say the ownership? Because that still ain't gone through, is it?
Apparently it's done and dusted this week.
They've been saying that for how many months? Chloe!
Hi, babe. You okay? It's freezing.
Christ, he just crashed.
Are you joking? Just as I did that?
Shut your face, Scott, Paul said. It's going to be the best stadium in the championship shortly. It's going to be the best stadium in the championship shortly.
Scott just said.
Apparently the ducks like it there.
Duck. Oh, God. You hit me on that as well.
Hey, you got to have your bit of fun.
Oh, come on. Catch a fish, Scott. So what did it measure?
45.
It's alright, isn't it?
Alex, get out and go fishing. How's the kebab? Chloe, I'm distraught.
She's just put it's amazing.
Yeah. Something's got to be because your team ain't.
Oosh. She's laughing.
It's going to be an interesting battle down the bottom this year. Because nobody's running away.
No. Well, we'll beat Arsenal tomorrow. We'll beat Chelsea next week.
You fantasising again?
We didn't get beat by Liverpool last week, so we're.
February the 11th. It's been rescheduled for, I think.
Oh, was it?
Vicky, how we doing?
Oh, it's freezing.
Is that the new nickname for Liverpool FC?
I know, yeah.
Kebab? I thought it was cabbage for half the Everton team.
Cabbaged. You gonna be my net boy tomorrow then?
Yep, when you pull another ray out here.
No chance of whacking it out though in this bloody current.
Or pulling a flounder out. Jammy buggers. He was literally, we were weeded out, so he just literally flicked it 5 yards from the wall and pulls like a £1.5 flounder out.
It was a big one, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was a good size for fair play.
Not that.
Yes, Paul, I have. It's in the car. I may pull that out tomorrow.
You're not
He wants to
thought
see
of-
my fire blade.
All right.
Thought of throwing a few maggots out, Scott, just to attract them.
Wrong type of fishing, Dad.
Oh, right. For a ground bait.
Bit of chum.
I would say we'd chuck Paul's maggot in, but we
It
want
is.
some water left in it, don't we?
It's this cold, isn't it?
It's not, well, saying that, I've got a pair of thermals on, I've got fleece trousers, I got a thermal top, t-shirt, hoodie, jacket. And then I've got socks, thermal socks, thermals, and then my wellies. So no, I'm not cold.
I bet it was cold in the car last night.
It wasn't.
Was it not?
I didn't even have a blanket on last night.
Deal. Off your head.
Well, it was bonkers. So I was driving up. When I left Hadford West, it was about 5-6 degrees. Got just before North Wales, it dropped down to like 3.5, 4, because it kept flashing on the car. And I got up here and it was in like 8.5.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, what the hell's going on? If you think about it, right, every year we've pushed it back later and later and later to get that frost.
It's not happened, does it?
And it's not happened.
No.
What was it? We were fishing, what was it, 16 degrees last year?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because we all had our just jumpers and
Yeah.
t-shirts on because it was roasting, wasn't it?
Yep, no worries, Kojak. I'll have the fire blade out tomorrow, Paul, because the Renaissance needs a new tip eye. Because the weed has popped the eye out, so it's a bit loose.
What have you got on that? Scratching rod?
I got a short running ledger on that one. I did have a scratching rod on it, but
Oh, have you not got a 2-up flapper? Or
No.
Like that? No, alright.
I didn't want any more things.
You fed up with them. Why have you had loads of them?
No, I only had like 3 or 4 of them this morning, but I just want to put a decent bait out there for a cod.
Yeah.
I'm not greedy, but another 2 or 3 would be nice.
That's the only one that's in here.
Probably the one that got dropped last night.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Ryan just had tings last night. Oh yeah, no, he had flounder and dab, didn't he?
Yeah. 7 tings, a flounder, a dab.
He's a lot further up that way though, at Brunswick.
Yeah. I did message him.
What, to see if he was around or?
No, I sent him a picture of my cod.
Oh right, he replied.
Yeah. Triple FS.
Alright. He didn't know whether to go to the East Coast, he said on his live, or...
Yeah, I was speaking to John about it, and he said that he was going the East Coast, and then he was going to Cod Corner, and then he ended up at Brunswick.
Yeah. It's too snacky over at Cod Corner.
What time did I leave? About 1:30 I left yesterday, because I went to Pendine to get some worm first, Paul. So by the time I pumped Pendine and then made my way up, got stuck behind every Tom, Dick and Harry doing 30 mile an hour in a 660 zone. Every time, innit?
Yep.
Without fail. Every time I come up here, I get stuck behind someone doing 30 and a 60 for 20 miles.
I think it was a tractor last time.
It was a tractor last time. The time before that was a lorry. It was a van this time.
You're just breaking the car in, so you're alright.
I did break it in when I got past him.
Oh, did you?
And I haven't got the remap on yet either.
Have you not?
No. I thought I'm going to break the engine, the turbo in slowly. I think the most I got up to was like 85. And I thought, well, hang on, yeah, you're supposed to be going
Yeah, it's supposed to be
going
bedding
gently,
in.
Scott.
Dano?
Glorious! How are we, my man? Welsh Dragon, how's things? Yep. we've got one. Go on then.
Oh, he's showing off now.
We see a beard.
That's not me. Is that all you're doing? You're not showing them the rest?
There's a video, they'll have to watch
Oh,
it.
right, okay. Fair enough.
Come on. You've got to leave them wanting more. Hasn't Claire taught you anything over the years?
Oh. Deal.
Come on, fishy, fishy, fish. There's got to be something more than just one cod in this river.
Shouldn't be another one on the live.
Chloe, Annabelle, hi. I hope you left enough kebab in the shop for me tomorrow. Alan, how we doing, buddy? It's just unbelievably quiet.
Yes. She's going to be screaming here. Off your head, Chloe. Oh. Your plans tomorrow?
What?
Your plans tomorrow?
Nothing at all.
Just messy. At off to school? Yes.
You said that?
Ryan,
Oh, is he?
if he's in the live.
No, he's not. You what did you say that?
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
That's a no. Yeah.
It's just unbelievably quiet. Well, you can see us ripping through now.
We're holding firm, though, steady, like.
Probably snagged up by now.
Yeah, true. Mind you, if you're only 30 yards out, you shouldn't be.
So you can see there we are, the weeds hitting it already.
Oh, Alan's saying hi, Chloe.
I just can't believe, literally. I think the smallest hook I got on is like a 1/0. So even if there was tings around, they should be smashing that. Christ, I've had blinking white and on 8/0s.
I know. I think if you put a flapper on with a couple of bits of mackerel, you'll smash
I ain't
the
got
things.
none. I didn't bring that for that reason.
No, that's it.
Think about it, last year, I had everything: herring, mackerel, sardines, king prawns. We had the lot.
Yeah.
I thought this year I'm just going with everything, basically, bar the king prawns is what I've collected.
Happy with the squid you caught?
It's in the car.
Really big? That's alright, isn't it? Really? Yeah.
Big boys.
Where'd you get them off?
Hicken Point.
Hey, oh,
Notification.
Haken. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Problem is, literally, since the last time I went squid fishing, we've had storm after storm after bloody storm, so I've not been able
Not
to
got
go.
to go again, yeah.
Splash! Splosh!
I'm surprised there's not many more out. To be honest.
Well, yesterday it was rammed up Mersey Road.
I'm going now. Bye, Chloe.
Bye, Chloe. Hot chocolate. Lucky I don't drink hot chocolate, Chloe. I'll have a Guinness instead.
My dad's bought me loads.
Loads of Guinness.
Loads of Guinness.
Alright, we got 24 IPAs to get through.
Christ.
About 23 now. Carl had one yesterday.
Come down, Carl, when we was here. But he wasn't fishing because his shoulder was bad.
Well, he did say he was possibly going to pop down today, but I said if you can't, don't worry. He said he's coming tomorrow.
Chloe said, oh, because you said you don't like hot chocolate.
Don't drink hot drinks, tea, coffee, none of that malarkey.
He's weird, Chloe.
Pop and beer.
You like that cider, don't you? That Collier's.
It's 8.4%. Of course I like it. You have your 15 cans of Guinness, I'll have 4 cans of that instead.
I won't be having 15 cans again.
Yeah, I've heard you say that before.
Not a chance.
I'll be fishing it till at least high. I may do an hour of the ebb, and then I'm here tomorrow, and I'm here Sunday, Alan. And then I'm going home Monday, victorious.
Yep. Done it. Cracked it.
Yeah.
The otter spool curse is no more.
Just got to beat the slab now.
You going over? You're not bothering? No.
I may. I'll see what happens Sunday, because obviously I've had my one out of here, but I just didn't want to be driving around all over the place. I just wanted to sit down and just concentrate on getting the baits out there and just getting what we could out.
That's what I thought. There's no point going perch rock.
No, that's why
It's just ting after ting. And
Well,
then,
it's a dab fest for me, isn't it?
And raise. And get
Raise, perch rock. I think I've had one in the 4 years. Well, 3 years I've been going there.
I've had a few.
You always pull some nice rays out of there.
Get raise here.
Yeah, I tried at slack water. I smashed them out as well.
I like it just an hour before. Just put a ray bait
Yeah.
out.
Problem is, it was ripping through so much.
What, even an hour before?
Yeah.
Was it?
Even down to the fact of low, it was still. And then all of a sudden, then it died, and then literally turned and just piled back in. Have a safe journey, Alan.
I'm usually getting rattles all the time, through whiting and stuff like that. But how long have you been out for now?
How long we've been live?
You're probably stripped clean. All them crabs.
That's all I caught yesterday was one crab.
And you are in Liverpool.
That's crabs.
You plural it, eh?
Yeah.
Big word.
Yeah, that's it.
Eptonians wouldn't know what big words are.
One. It's a big word.
When was that?
Last week when it got called off. That was a win.
Yeah. Hey, I thought you would have been full of confidence after your 4-0 win.
Oh, flaming hell, yeah. Yeah, week before we got a 4-0 drubbing from United with all fucking hell, man. They're even worse than us.
Very true. I hope she gets well soon, Alan. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a scumbag by its toe. If it squeals, pull its tail.
You should know which
Send
one
it
you
off
cast
to
out
that
last.
Rubbish jail.
You should know which one you cast out first. Just get it in.
That's what she said.
Here we go. Snagged up.
Probably. Or weeded up.
Oh, no, it's come. You're alright.
Christ, don't tell everybody that on a live.
Oh, look at this. I thought your lines were close.
No, look at that. They're miles apart. That's what you call good casting.
Whoa. Cheers. Gone full there. Really?
It's been a while since you've had some salty stuff in your face, isn't it?
Oh, behave yourself.
Dirty bugger. You either laugh or you cry.
I'm going to talk it to John. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, he don't give you abuse.
You'll get it tomorrow.
What we got tomorrow?
Hmm?
We're playing Fulham.
Oh, I don't know. Watch your line on that wall there. Mind you can't do much about it with all that weed, can you?
No. It's being pinned to the wall by the tide.
No kidding. I hate fishing here on big tides.
You were the ones who said, oh yeah, it's a good tide to fish that week.
You didn't see me write that at all.
Were you that drunk when you said it?
Nope, you can go back on the chat. There's not one where I've said that at all.
Are you positive about that?
So do I, Paul. He said, I hope the other eye pops out of your rod talking about the blues like that. Oh, look at that. I'm not getting that off. You can get off. Is it a fresh one?
No, it's a bag.
Oh, is it? That's why I put all fish back.
There's a lot of stuff floating.
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, you dirty get. Sanitary towels, stuff like that.
No, you pull in the jam rags, Hack and gets the Johnnies.
I was going to say I pull in the cod, but you've had one this year, so I can't say it.
Oh, what's happening tomorrow?
What do you mean?
Well, you only fish once a year.
No, I don't. You just make it out to do.
Oh, sorry, you only fish here once a year.
He's coming for us, Paul.
That's it.
Waved.
I know. Enjoy your holiday. Or enjoy your deportation.
Not enough of that. It is misty. Murky.
It's the Everton football team trying to get away from losing.
Yeah, whatever. I don't bite as much as Jay does.
Paul does.
20-mile-an-hour northwesterlies tomorrow. Yeah.
That's mild for me normally.
But like make it whistle straight down the river.
Last time I bloody come up, yeah, it was supposed to be linking wind coming from my back and ended up being 40 mile an hour gusts in my
I know,
face.
yeah.
Right. What are we gonna chuck on there then?
What do you reckon that place is over there with all the lights for?
I think it's
Not that refinery, is it?
no.
Should we put the king prawn?
That's like Easton.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
over that way.
Yeah.
That's what Cavaliers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it there? Oh, I can't remember the time. I Scott. Looks like you're getting a good bite from here. What are you putting on?
King prawn.
Waste of a good prawn.
The rest are going on the barbie with that cod tomorrow.
What, in between the rain showers?
I got a bivvy.
Oh,
It's alright.
I've got my car, I'll be sat in that.
Barbie can go in the bivvy. Hey, I've had this idea for that catch and cook for 4 years now, right?
I hope it's still not the same masala sauce you put in your car.
No, I bought it because I'm on the way up in Tesco's when I was on the phone to you. I forgot my foil, I forgot my lemon, and I forgot my sauce.
You're not kidding, Paul. He said that's the only action that Rod Tip's going to see tonight.
Yeah, you've seen the action earlier on, that's all that matters. The one action that counted, and the evidence is there to speak for itself. Okay, swing it. Right, here comes the 10 ton of weed now. Yep, there's the start of it.
9:20 I watered tonight.
Yeah, look, this was, what was it? It was 8:25 last night. Look at it. And
It's
that's
like-
close in.
It's like that fine grass, isn't it?
Hmm.
That's the trouble with big tides here. We had none of this the other week. When I was pulling the rays and the cod, you know.
I still think that was photoshopped.
Oh, get stuff. Carl took it home for his tea.
Yeah, he did say.
Well, it's because Scott's just dropped his rod on it. Yeah. Bloody hell.
I had a bloke walk past earlier on. You're not eating any fish from in there, are you? It's full of shit. I went, yeah, and it's delicious. Chuck some chicken paste over the top of it, you will know the difference.
Just the mercury poisoning you get from it. No, it'll be right, it'll be right.
Okay. You know, there's another lump of it there.
Yeah.
The bear gone.
It's all tangled up.
Just that current ripping it through in it.
Yeah.
And the they're not big snoods either.
Are you on a panel rig?
Yeah, I got a panel, I got a running ledger. I got 2 running ledgers and a panel. I did have a Wessex on earlier on.
Stop there as well.
Yeah. Oh, it's down
No, I think that's the.
there. Is it? Oh, the
That's
bar.
the
literally-
boys, yeah.
Barely been touched.
Yeah. Oh, snot.
I said Carl was up there yesterday. As soon as his rod touched the water, he was going galore. But he
What? Ripping through?
knows
Tings?
tings and snot eels.
Oh, right.
So I said to him, I said, if you remember last year, I put the net out, didn't I?
Yeah.
And it's all I was catching was snot eels. There was no crabs in them.
Surprised you've not had any rockling.
Said he had that one last night. I think the boys, I think they had 1 or 2 as well. He said, I didn't even get this. The only bite I had last night was that crab.
I don't tend to go down that end, to be honest, because it empties out, you know, at low.
Yeah, that's why I fished up to high up there, and then I come down here then and
Yeah.
fished tide going out then.
Paid off.
Right. Nothing even worth casting another big cloak. So the worm isn't even getting touched.
Started to spit.
Andrew, how we doing, buddy? There's no point, Paul, with the amount of carrot that's ripping through here in the weed. It'll just take you straight into the snags. That's why I've kept the snoods really short.
Right. Oh, I don't have all right.
No,
No,
no.
we're going to get off in a minute.
Your dad's driving.
No,
You
no,
got no
but
excuse.
it's
Your
raining.
dad's driving. You got no excuse.
I'll neck it and then we're going in a minute.
Your dad's driving. You got no excuse.
Bloody raining. We've got. These were for you, not for me.
Sharing's caring and all that jazz, innit?
Seagull, is it?
I don't know.
It looks bigger,
like
didn't it?
black.
Yeah. You always get one in the family.
You like the black stuff anyway, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Cheers, bud. Not all one good.
Not that. Like that joke about the explorer going into the jungle and he.
You're on.
All right.
I had to stop him there.
You get banned.
Better not.
It's raining. Isn't
I know, yeah. He said I'll get off in a minute. I can get off. I can drink Guinness in the warmth. with my feet off, up watching Scott.
Yeah, but you don't need to put them in the fridge because they're cold enough out here.
Watching Scott blanking.
I haven't blanked today, though, have I?
Go blind doing that.
That's it.
He's an Everton supporter. He's blind already.
Some of them refs that ref you are.
Hey,
Oh my
we
God.
only get the cokeheads.
I know, that was funny, that. Why say something like that when you know it's going to get put out, innit?
That's what tickled me because he literally said,
This has to go, this
"You
goes
can't
no
show
further.
anybody
Yeah.
this." Why say it then? You know someone's going to try blackmailing you. You're on like 80, 90 grand a year just for your refereeing,
Yeah.
plus whatever City have paid him over the years, and Oliver.
Right, I'm not standing here much longer.
Oh, go on, shoot off. I'm not going to be long now. Staying like this, there's nothing happening on the fishy front.
You got to stay live till I go. I want to take the piss when I get home.
You can't take the piss, I've got a cod.
I'll have a few tomorrow.
A few.
Yeah. I'll put my name on 3.
Pheasant. We've got all those IPAs that got to be tested.
Well, no, I'm driving tomorrow, same as these, so we'll have to do it when we get back to my house. So I'll meet you here at 7 in the morning, we'll leave at 8.
We'll be in the pub by 9.
Yeah. That's why I said to you before when you showed us the cod, I said, does that mean we can sack it off tomorrow and go straight to the pub?
I'll quickly do some recording now. Voice over the stuff I've done today for tomorrow.
Nah, it's worth giving it a go, innit?
What's the worst can happen?
We're all blank.
We're used to that. As soon as Jamie brought that winner's cup into it.
No, that was Carl, that.
Yes, it was.
Paul Walker just says that the referee was telling the truth even though he was high on drugs. You're not kidding.
Oh, don't get me wrong. He's entitled to his opinion. He just can't say it in public.
It wasn't in public.
Well, it was. It was recorded, so
until
it's
it got released.
it's like him going to the World Cup or whatever it was, the European Championships, and snorting coke in the hotel and posting it, or
Yeah.
sending it to his mate.
Yeah. Right, Scotty, I'm going to love you and leave you.
Yep. Go on.
Piddling it down, so.
I'll get that done. It's nice to meet you.
That's it.
I'll get that done tonight.
Yeah.
See you soon.
Yeah.
I'll have it for tomorrow.
Yeah, no worries. Cheers for that.
Hey! All steps in the car. I do my own anyway, so.
I would have stopped a bit longer, but I'm not getting wet.
You don't normally say that when I come round on a Saturday night.
You've not got any beers I like anyway. So. Right.
See you, Scott.
Oh, jump keys the car then you can say what beers you do like. I'll see you later, Paul.
I'll give you a text when I'm coming on my way and then.
So you're leaving the house at 7?
No, I'll be here. I'll probably be here for about 7 somewhere.
Yeah, but you said that last time that you didn't leave the house until 7.
No, I had to go and get me McDonald's on the way.
Oh yeah, that's it.
See you later.
See you later. Cheers, buddy. Dinner time. What's that, Jamie? I haven't had one of them yet. Jamie B, how are we, my friend? It has been a long time. Come on, John. You need a fishy. Fishing Squad UK, thank you very much. Cheers, my brother. You didn't have to, but it's much appreciated. I said, guys, if you're not subscribed to Fishing Squad UK, pop over and give his channel a like. He does his, there you are. Cheers, my brother, thank you very much. There's Carl, guys. Lee, how are we doing, my friend? Long time. And you, buddy. Well, put it this way. Target achieved. Hey, plane. Do you mind? I'm doing a live stream, yeah? Noisy bugger. Oh, I've got the camping stove in the car. I'll do some pasta and sauce when I get back to the car. Jamie. It'll be a catch and cook tomorrow. I could get one delivered to the car park, but I've got pasta and sauce in the car. And I got some bread. Well, Lee, the car's been off the road for the last, God knows, well, since May the 1st. So if you've seen the posts, I bought a new turbo, put it in, that blew again. So I had to get another one sent out and get that done. So this is the first time I've been out since May the 2nd on the big rods. John, have you done the cod dance yet? Have you done a cod dance yet? Flippy fish! I wish, Anthony, I wish it'd be bloody cheaper. Thank you, Richard. I said, guys, if you can pop over and check Carl's channel out. He's a good lad. The only downfall about him is he's a Chelsea fan.
Live streaming now.
Yeah, just chucked it on for a bit. We're fishing tomorrow. I got Sunday, so I can finish the video off then. But typical, start live stream and it starts raining.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's,
No bites or anything since.
no. Oh, fuck yeah, I pulled plenty of that in. Do you drink Guinness? No?
No.
Well, that's all I got.
I drink adult fruit shoots. I drink the fruity cider.
Yeah, I normally do. But I'm saying that I've got 24 IPA in the car.
Well, you deserve it. You celebrate
And
it.
I've got some Turkish beers, some fat cheese. I wasn't drinking, it's Carl's fault. Fishing Squad UK. He couldn't make it this weekend, so he sent me some beers down.
Oh, that's
So very much appreciated. They will get drunk. And it'd still be cheaper, Carl, Anthony. That don't cover my fuel expenses coming up here. Not including the 1,700 quid I spent on the car to get up here.
2 turbos later.
Yeah, 2 turbos later, an EGR, blinking pipes, blinking oil feed, return feed,
Radiators,
intercooler, 6 oil changes, 6 filters, the tools to do the job. Yeah, so literally the car, I'd done 40 miles in the car and then I drove all the way to Liverpool in it. So I was crossing my fingers, my toes and everything else on the way up. I was like thinking, right, put your foot down. I was like, no, take your foot off the off, Scott.
Well, it's done you proud to get in.
It's got me here and I'm happy about that. But I said, Hacker wanted me to go down to North Wales and I was like, well, that's like 2.5, 3 hour drive there and back. That's my drive home.
Yeah.
If anything happened in that time, I'd be kicking myself. So I was
Yeah,
like,
you would, yeah.
I'm not going to risk it. That's why I've not driven around. I've just literally pulled up here. I've stayed here. I said, as long as it gets me home, I'll be happy. And then gets me to my next fishing mark. Because, Mr. Walkley, when you're free for a session,
The priority is getting you to your fishing mark.
don't worry about getting home.
The recovery company can get
Yeah.
you, can do that.
I said that to the wife when I left. She said, keep us updated. So I rung her about 15 minutes later and she answered the phone and she had that look of dread on her face. I was like, no, it's alright, I haven't broke down.
Yeah.
I said, you've got two possible outcomes. You'll hear from me when I'm in Liverpool or you'll see me on the back of a tow truck. At the end of the day, I'm not a mechanic, I'm a chef. But I had to save some money somehow. Oh, and there was a new clutch went in as well. Because the thrust bearing had failed.
When my turbo went, I was coming back from Wales. Up that big hill where it says crawling HGVs.
Alright.
Just as I got to the top of that,
Well, literally, my daughter got taken up to hospital, so the wife was in front in the car and I was following up behind. And literally, I went to accelerate to go up the hill and I just heard a... I was like, right, then started lack of power and a grind and I was like, fuck.
there we go.
Yeah. And then I was thinking either the blinking timing belt had gone and there was a complete engine right off, or it was a turbo. And then all the smoke started coming bellowing out the back. I was like, yeah, that's the turbo.
Yeah, that's the turbo. Yeah.
Emptied 5 litres straight through the blinking intercooler. Oh, I wanted to cry. Especially as soon as I put the new one in and I thought, oh, alright, it's going well. Next day went back out, went to do the same route. All you could hear was a and I was thinking, so I rung Paul, because obviously Paul's a mechanic. So I rung him and I was like, what's this noise, what could it be? And he was like, could be your clutch, could be the dual mass flywheel, could be the thrust bearing. Wouldn't on earth have thought it would have been the turbo. Brand new. 450 quid blinking turbo. So obviously I'd done that, changed all that out, made the decision when I took the thrust bearing out, well I might as well do the clutch when I'm there. It's out.
Yeah.
And then put it all back together, took it for a test drive, same noise as soon as you accelerated. I was like, the only thing I could think that I'd touched was the turbo. So I got back under the car, pulled the blinking boost pipe off, and the fins were all shredded. Infuming. Because obviously it was on the lead up to the November time for coming up here. So obviously the boys were like, oh, what's happening? I was like, well, I'm waiting on parts and waiting for things to turn up. And then obviously fighting the weather as well. It's like, every time I went out and touched the car, it started raining. It could be dry. I'd go out, lift the bonnet up, get into the car, it pissed down.
Shut down.
Yeah, so I was like, I said to the boys, I'm literally fighting the weather and parts to be able to get under the car to do it. I said, I took it for 2 test drives, and Paul said, test it again, Scott. Take it for another drive. I was like, nope, I'm not pushing my luck. As long as it can get me up to Liverpool and back home, that will do me perfectly fine.
You've done well, like I said, like you said, like you're a chef and you've got to tell it. When mine went up, I paid someone to do it, but I didn't remember.
What was it, 1,500 quid for the turbo, for the clutch to be done, and it would have been 900 quid for the turbo, which then I would have had to have that done again,
Yeah.
and I would have had to pay. So it was just YouTube, research.
Yeah. It's good YouTube stuff like that.
Yeah, I use it for everything. Anything in the house that needs doing, it's like, yeah, I'll check it up on YouTube.
Washing machines on the go.
Yeah.
YouTube.
That's like, I actually done that with our washing machine. The bushes had failed.
Well, the thing is, you look on YouTube, but there's a specific video for your specific
Yeah.
window, like guaranteed someone's done it.
Yeah. And my Hoover, my
Yeah.
Shark Hoover as well. I had to strip that down because all the bottom U pipe had blinking split. So I had to take all that apart. So I was on Amazon, ordered the parts, YouTube. The wife was like, do you know what you're doing? I was like, yes, easy. I watched YouTube. She's like, it's a £260 Hoover, Scott. You can't just dismantle it. I was like, yeah, I can.
Watch me.
Watch. And it's broken again. So I've got to do it again. Yep. It's stupid because obviously where you push it down and you've got the U pipe at the back, they're prone to splitting. So as soon as you turn the Hoover on and you open it up, it's just a hell of a noise. So I've got to order another pipe for it again. But yeah, I'm terrible for stuff like that. If I can try to save myself some money some way, somehow, I'll have a crack at it. And then bring the mechanic and say, can you come round and fit this, please? I can't do it.
Yeah.
So the first time I ever tried doing that, it was trying to put a alternator belt on, and for love nor money, I could not get it to go around the right way. So I pushed the car down the street and called the AA. He turned up, he went, oh yeah, your alternator belt's gone. I said, oh, I've got one, but yeah. He goes, oh, well, I'm here, I'll put it on then. I was 24 then. Yesterday it was littered up there. You literally didn't have the space between me and you. There was rod. I think there's one person just where that light is shining now because there was a rod tip lit up earlier on as well there.
I come down straight from the car park and you couldn't see anyone. Like that, yeah.
Yeah, there's that one person who's there now. That's the head torch for sure now. So I said yesterday there must have been about 20, 25 people up there. And then there was a couple down here. When I went up there this morning, and when I come back, I think there was five or six older gentlemen walking back to the car with their rods, and then I come down then. So I've had this place to myself all day.
Yeah. Because I've come down here on big tides and some guy who's pitched up like literally like 5 yards away from me.
That's my thing.
Yeah, the lines are across. It's fine. Just trying to figure out as far as he can.
They don't use the common sense to think, right, well, the tide's going that way, I'll cast it that way. They'll cast it straight out and it goes straight across. It's like swimmers when you go to the beach. You're on a beach, 9 Mile beach, nobody else around you, and a swimmer will come right next to you and go in the sea. And it's like, you've gone half a mile down the beach and come back.
I'm a realist. We've all got the right to be there, but
You Use your common sense.
I had a beach to myself, a full family come, and it was just like me and my little boy, and it was his first smooth down like session,
Yeah.
and was battering him as well. And this family come, was right next to paddling away, and my rod like ripped off, and I couldn't let my lad like bring this one in, because the fish like kited over towards the family. I had to wade out like round it and back in so I could land out.
I just politely say there's 3 hooks on that end of that line,
Sharp
and they're
attached to it.
very, very sharp. And I said, if I get a bite, I'm bringing it in if you're in my way or not. And if they get attached to you, that's your own fault, not mine. Oh, there's no need to be like that. I said, there's no need to come and swim right next to me when you've got the entire stretch of beach that you could go and use. I've got just as much right to you. I said, yeah, you have. But I've got the right as well to pull my rods in as and when I see fit. And if you're in the way, so be it.
It's just the case of whoever's doing first, just to do it, just a bit of common sense.
Yeah.
Good guys.
But I don't know, we attract the idiots.
Yeah.
As soon as you get a rod out, they think, I've got to go next to him. Without fail.
Well, I was filming a couple of months ago, God's Rock. I was messing about now with the rod, and I had my phone in the pouch pocket, and I heard this, I actually thought he had a YouTube video like going off it.
Yeah.
In the
Oh, I've had that many a time.
Quick. I turned around, this guy like was literally here, and like I jumped back and he went, oh no, I'm very sorry, I'm just curious. Like, why can't you be curious over there?
Yeah.
He was a nice guy, like to be fair, like but you get that close and they start like taking pictures of all your gear and well, it's a bit unnerving. You know.
I said,
It's
it's
or something like that.
it's-
He seemed a nice guy.
it's different, obviously. The longer you get doing it, the more used to people coming up and asking things and questions.
Yeah.
When you've just started off doing it and you start to build your own confidence and your own, and then somebody's there going, "Ugh," you're like, yeah. Go away, mate. I hadn't no clue. What? You doing YouTube videos? Swearing this for my health, mate. And then he started going on about, oh, I made a video about all the blinking sewerage and how you can do this and that, and done a documentary on it. So I started talking about council stuff. He went, all right, yep, I gotta go. It's like, bye. Yeah, I just can't believe that. Literally, so I had 2 hours before the end of the ad. What's the time now? What's the time? 8:20, so we're an hour off high. So we've done 8 hours without a bite.
Well, not with that process anyway, I don't think they.
It's just been that weed. That's the,
Yeah.
as soon as you bring that in, it's just covered in it. I've been silly because I've put one out there. I put 2 squid on it and just smashed it as far as I could.
Well, you never know. I'll try something different every now and then. Like, say, like, I'll never reel in a miscast. You know, like if I
No,
cast it out and it slips off my hand or something, I'll just leave it. Because twice I've done that, and twice I've had the figure eight. Twice I've done that. So,
But it's like
I
you
always
always
do it.
look at the kids who don't know how to cast the thing, and they're the ones always catching because they're always
Of course,
catching it
yeah.
right in front of you. That's why I've got 10 yards, 20 yards, and then I've smashed one out. And I'm terrible because people are like, oh, why are you fishing 3 rods? Because I get to cover 3 different distances. It's like I've had 3 rods going, well, since I got here yesterday. Just for that purpose, because, and it happened to be the cod was the 10 yards out, and it had taken it that way. As I said, when I put it out, it was ripping
And
through.
which rod was it on? The yellow one?
Conti. Yeah, on the Renaissance. I love that.
What's
rod.
that, a Tronics Pro?
No, it's a Black Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Black Rock
yeah, that's
Renaissance
right.
ZT1400. It's cast up to 7 ounces. It's a Conti rod, and it can put a lead out there. And the bite detection on it is phenomenal. Well, when I do my match fishing, that's what I use.
Yeah.
I don't use the super matches. I just go straight off the Conti rod.
I've never done one. It's always intrigued me. So,
Your match fishing is just about your speed.
yeah.
As soon as you put a bait out there, get that bait going. As soon as that comes in, off, put it on, put it out, and then start on another bait. It's constantly having, when I do my club fishing, sometimes I've got 2 or 3 baits on the tripod ready. Because it goes out literally, so you're constantly keeping yourself, though you're trying to keep an eye on the rods, you're constantly getting the next rig, or a new rig, or a different type of rig, trying different rigs out. Yeah. It's just speed and confidence. Oh, is that the one off the breakwater that Dave Cave does?
No, it's not Dave Cave's one, it's Tommy Jaws. He's,
Because I know he posted
got a
something up
concentrate
recently.
on matches as well. And it's all like all in woven. You might know more than me. I think it's not great, you can fish anywhere you want.
Rover, you've got X amount, say you can go from Birkenhead all the way down, and you can
Yeah.
pick wherever you want to go there.
Yeah, so like there's a point at Mooring to a point at Black in the Breakwater, and you can fish anywhere in between and on the Breakwater.
Yeah. See, our club one, we don't do rovers in our club. We've all got to be on the same beach, and to have your score done, you've got to take your fish with your ruler to the person beside you. He's got to okay it and then sign it off.
Yeah, and is that pegged? Does he draw
Yeah.
pegged?
No, we can go wherever we want on the beach,
Right, okay.
but you've got to go to the person to the left of you to get it signed off. And it's not, you can't just shout over and go, oh, John, I've got 28 centimetre white in. And you just go, yeah, yeah, yeah. You've physically got to take the ruler with the fish on it, with your trace attached to it. Because what can happen then is you can throw a dogfish in, instinct, they swim straight back up the beach. You can go pick that up without anybody looking and go, but there's no snood in it. So
Or someone could pick your
Yeah.
dogfish up.
how can you prove you've caught it? So you've got to have your snood attached to the fish. And then it's like, we're allowed to catch 3 dogfish, and doesn't matter how big it is, it's 50 centimetres. Mackerel, you're allowed 5, and that's 25 centimetres. Then you're allowed 1 of each mini species, and then you can have as many as the others. Yeah, but you'll enjoy it. It's you'll have that little nervous thing about it, saying, oh, what's this, what's that. Just make sure you've got plenty of your rigs made up, and different rigs, instead of just going, right, I'm just going to try 1 rig. See what your rules are. It's like our club is 1 rod, 3 hooks. So a pulley panel classes as 1 hook. So I can put a pulley panel on to a flapper and attach that together.
That was one of the
And
rules
that's
I read
3.
about this. 1 rod, 2 hooks, got a pulley panel. Don't pass it to 2 hooks.
Right, and our club, it doesn't. Pulley panel is one hook. So realistically, you could put 6 hooks on and attach 3 pulley panels together and cast that out, and that's only 3 hooks. But yeah, just try your different snoods, snood lengths, or as I said, 2 up
Basically,
flapper, up and over, just have different rays.
conger and bullhorse match, really. But if you catch cod, there's points for that. One of the different fish, but it's mainly cod and bullhorse. And I thought, that's more up my street, and it'd be a good one to put my teeth on. You know?
And in our club as well, though it's one rod, you can have another rod there, as long as you haven't got a snood or a trace attached to it. So you can have the trace on your rod stand and another rod set up ready to go. So you can pull that in, drop that off, pick up your other rod, put your trace on it and cast it straight out. Because then it's two rods. Without the trace attached to it, it's only one rod. So as soon as you put another trace on there, you've got two rods in action. So yeah, some competitions will allow you to have two rods up, but you can only have one trace attached to one rod at a time. So though you pulled that in, you've undone it, dropped it, left that rod there, you're not worrying about it. Go straight to your next rod, you put your baited snood on, cast straight out. So it depends on what the rules are and what they're allowing you to do. But then it's like with our club now as well, you've got to have a bucket with you to put the fish into the water in a bucket before you cast it. And then you take that over with you.
That fish in that bucket.
Put another snood on, cast straight out.
And then you can go
Then take it over, yeah. So you're not out to the water, going over to him, getting it signed, coming back, and then casting it. You're fishing straight away. It's the speed. It is just the essence of getting a line in the water as quick as you can. And with match fishing, it's normally like 15-20 minutes max on your bait. Set a time on your phone. And just go as soon as that comes in. Just constantly getting, but then it depends on what you're using. It's like around our way, a lot of it is worm baits, but then it gets expensive when you're talking £22 to £25 a pound, depending on what you're getting. It soon adds up when you're travelling to and from a match. You're paying your match fees, you're paying bits and bobs. You're not even winning. If you win your match, you're not winning what you've spent out to go anyway. It doesn't even cover your costs. I don't. I do it for the experience, because what you'll learn from other anglers around you is phenomenal. You'll see different people doing different things, and you see different bait presentations, different rigs. You would think that rig wouldn't work, and then you see someone using it and being productive on it, and think, that's another rig I can put in my arse.
The thing with me as well is it's different marks, you know, like I just go to the ones that I know. And, you know, I don't like going like different marks. If I'm on my own, I don't like going for the safety thing. Like if I'm fishing,
that's why I joined the club fishing.
Loads of people about.
It's because you get to learn different marks.
As well, you know, networking and stuff like that. You know?
Yeah, it's like you'll learn different things. It's like some of the boys we fish with. It's like lowest I'll go is a 4-ounce lead. Some of them using like 1.5 ounce leads, but they're hitting them hard, but they're not going as thing even. You learn so much from it. I said I like your chunky fucking ends, trying to put maddies on them, you know. I just get a right roll, chuck it off. But it's like how they present their maddies and things. You learn so much from it. And I said,
counteract the following to the maggot, you know, like where the maggot's attached to it, and it's all it's that principle, you know. We're watching the matches at the fella. The lads there are using 8-foot snoods, hook lengths, you know, just to kind of get at fish. I'm like, how the hell does that work?
because
I
it's
used to
the
catch
free
them off the
flowing.
surface in Florida, like, where obviously it's a bit different.
It's the free flowiness of it,
I
innit?
think
It's
using like an 8-foot snood. The lead's down there, like what the bait's right up, it's just like that.
it's like a Portuguese rig.
Yeah.
Basically, Portuguese rig, right? It's a 1 up, 1 down, but your 1 up is short and your 1 down is like 6 foot long. It's just free flowing. But the problem is, I find with those kind of things, So every time I use a long flowing rig, I just get tangled. And I get fed up and I just go go back to what I use, the Trident tackle, and my pulley pennel is 2 rigs. It's a pulley pennel and it's a running ledger. Because all you've got to do is where you put your pulley pennel at the top, you take your lead from the bottom, put your lead up into there, put where your lead was connected, you've got your running ledger. So you've got 2 rigs out of 1. So 90% of my box is just pulley pennel running ledger because it covers both things. And then I vary then with my snood lengths from foot to like 3 foot. And then it just varies, then you can just reel them off and just click on what you want. Because Paul just said about it, he said, oh, chucking up and over on. He said the problem is you've got so much weed coming through, and then that weed's going to pull you in, and then your flowing trace is going to take you into the snags. No, that's what I said to him. I said, it's not worth it. As soon as you're putting up and over and you're getting taken straight in the snags. Oh, Christ, there's probably about 100 rigs in that box. I got 3 boxes on the bottom.
I just come out with about 10 rigs in.
Well, what I normally do in the car, because I normally fish out of my car, so I've got 2,000 foot of shock leader, £80. So if I need to make a rig, I can just pull that out, cut. I've always got the stuff in there to be able to make new rigs. I've got 3 boxes in the bottom of my box. One is just full of rigs. The other is leads and bits and bobs, and the other is just miscellaneous stuff that scourges, needles, all those kind of little bits and bobs. And then I've got another tray on the top of my box then, which has got about 20-25 rigs in. Carry way too much. But I like to be able to go out there and try things, and you think, right, well, I've tried this rig, it's not working, I'll try something else. And then that's how you figure out your marks, and you figure out what's working on what mark for you. Just because you've gone to one mark doesn't mean that rig is going to fish the same in every mark. So I know when I come here, it's pulley panels, running ledgers. That's all I use here. Oh, sorry, if I'm scratching, I put a Wessex rig out or a tour flapper. Apart from that, I just stick to the same rig. Yeah, on that note, it's get in there. Oh, as Dave showed his face. How you doing, Dave? Sorry guys, I was having a chat with John. He's come down to fish with me, and then Paul turned up, so I didn't get a chance to have a proper chin wag with him. Yeah, I've been watching Paul. I think it's more the right rod is out of distance, so that's going to be tide and weed. Yeah, we'll sort something out, Paul. Right, it's starting to rain now, guys. And obviously I've got nothing to protect the phones with. So we'll go as long as we can, and hopefully the phones don't die. We still haven't had any bites, Carl. He's a good egg, is our Rich. It's been dry. We've had drizzle most of the day here, on and off, like small drizzle, but now it's actually started coming down. Time now. Well, we've got 25 minutes till high. If nothing's happened, we'll call it there. Weed. How you doing, Dave? Any fish yet, Carl? Not too bad, Dave. I'm up in Liverpool, I'm fishing, and I got target achieved. Only downfall is it started raining. I need to cook my dinner as well, so I'm going to get wet even more. Ryan, how we doing, my boy? Just the one card still. We got 20% left on the battery. This rain is coming down. We've not had a single bite on the flood. Said we're near high water now. When I get back to the car, I got to put the kettle on the boil, my pasta and sauce. Have me dinner and then catch up with the boys tomorrow. I say it's still ripping through here. I said we've tried everything in here tonight, guys. Just nothing is happening. I said thank you for tuning in, guys. I know it's been a long time. I said things going on with the car, money and other things, getting it all done. But hopefully now the car's up and running properly and we'll be back out fishing in the foreseeable future. No, it's a chicken and mushroom, Ryan. As I wasn't planning on going live, but I said I've got tomorrow fishing with the boys and I've got Sunday to finish off the video. So I thought I'd go live, have a catch up with you guys. We're going to be here again, Ryan. I think. Or we could end up at the slab. It'll be one or the other. And then I got a catch and cook. Obviously I've done the catch part, I've got the cook tomorrow. So we'll be cooking that cod up on the barbecue. There's some weed just gone through. He struggled. I think he said he got about 30-40 worm, and obviously he's fishing tonight as well, down in North Wales. I've got a little bit of blow lug left over. I've got plenty of blacks. I've got plenty of squid. I've got sand eel. I got plenty of razor. Hopefully something will take one of those options. Said the Tings were hammering the blacks this morning. They've not touched them tonight. Yeah, can't go wrong with cod cheeks. Lovely tender bit of meat. And the other thing that nobody ever mentions is the collars. Especially on a bass. Bass collars are absolutely lovely. It's a bit of meat that goes to waste. Well, I had my cod 4 hours into the ebb, so I fished 8 hours without a bite so far. And I've got 3 rods. John is fishing 2, so there's 5 rods between us and not a bite. See if I can move this camera a second. Yeah, I need to get it back. Otherwise my other phone's gonna die. She's gonna have. I've had that one bite, so I'm happy no matter what. Yep, the pumping station, Ryan, is literally behind me. I'm the second lamppost down from the pumping station. John is at the pumping station. Well, I fished last night till 3 o'clock this morning and I had a crab. That's all I had. Down here. Then I went up to Mersey Road this morning then at 5:30 and I had a couple of whiting, and then I come down here first cast and I had that codling. Yeah, I'm literally a second lamppost. So you've got the pumping station lamppost, then you've got the walkway, and then the other lamppost, and I'm right there. U5000 lamppost number. Hey, Ryan, I will take that. First cast blues. It gave me what my target was. 4 years, nearly 400 hours I've spent on this river in that time. So I will take it. Yeah, I'm here Sunday as well. I'll be here all day Sunday. Did you just go snap?
What's that?
Did you just go snap? Oh, bum. But yeah, guys, this is fishing. It's reality. You can go fishing, you can do a 12-hour stint and not get a bite, or you can go out and you can have a session of your life. I said I'm happy. I've got that target that I wanted. So the rest of the weekend is a bonus now. There we are, that rain's stopped now. I said if there was anybody who popped into the live that I didn't say hi to, I'm not being rude. I said we're having a catch up with Paul and John. So I do apologise if I didn't say hi. So is everybody ready for Christmas? Everyone got all their presents sorted? Christmas shopping, everything else done? Food shopping? Oh, I've done all mine. Andrew, how we doing, buddy? What's the time? Oh, I've just taken my watch off. What's the time now? It's 5:02. Probably give it another half hour, 45 minutes maybe. May do an hour of the ebb. See if something happens with that. I said I fished it till 3 o'clock yesterday, 3 in the morning, and I had one crab. High water was 25 past 8 yesterday. Coming back through. I said we're up to, I think it's a 9-meter tide tomorrow. So hopefully that weed isn't too bad tomorrow and we can get a couple of hours in fishing. If not, we'll be off to the pub. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. I said, I'm happy. My target is achieved. I said, we got tomorrow and Sunday, and that's just purely pleasure fishing then. There's no pressure on. If we blank, we blank. If we don't, we don't. Hopefully Hakan's hit his 5 bass that he needs for his 100 for the year. Hopefully Carl and Jay pick out a cod from the Humber tonight. Oh, that's definitely a blinking shock leader. I know that rattle anyway. So has anyone else been out fishing recently? I think the new year, my black rock residence is going to be treated. It needs to go in for a rebuild. It needs new eyes. It needs a touch-up, major touch-up. That rod's done me well, and it's had a good hammering. No surprise there, Mr. Glover. No surprise there. And don't tell me it's Skippy piss. It better be a black stuff. And next thing you're going to say, you've got a kebab there as well, haven't you? Oh, no, it's Friday. What was it, fish and chips and work today? It's one of those beaches, Andrew. It can produce or it can give you nothing. As you've seen from my videos, I've had flounder off there, I've had smooth hounds off there. Obviously we've had some good bass off there. I was on there. My phone's on charge in the tackle box, so I'm not even going to look at it because I'm going to swear at you otherwise, Paul. Like, you look at it now, I've not had a bite in 8 hours. And we've tried blow lug, we've tried razor, we've tried squid, we've tried blacks, we've tried combinations. That's another mark as well. It can, on its day, can be a very good mark. Or it can frustrate the heck out of you. It's better than a kick in the teeth. I'm starting to get a bit of swell on that now. Oh, no wonder. There's a fuck off boat going. There's a big boat going past. I said there's a bit of chop on there now, and then I look to my left and there's a big boat going past. Oh, he got a big chopper. Christ, there's two of them. Watch, there's a wake and a half coming now, John. You got that boat there and you got that boat there. Yeah, there's literally two boats within 200 yards of each other. You can see one going past now, which is the lights that you can see. That's one boat, and there's another boat just coming into shot now. The Wilson. And they're literally, I wouldn't even say 200 yards apart. I thought it was getting a bit choppy. What's that? The Wise Blue? Oh, sorry, Wise Bulk. Yeah, about that. Well, it was 25 past 8 last night.
Not much movement now, is there?
No. Oh, it's Misje Bulk. MISJEBULK. They were literally, I would say, no more than 100 yards apart from each other. Matthew, how are we doing, my brother? Of course he's okay. The cheeky buggers stuffing his face with a kebab. Oh, low battery, 20% remaining. Once my battery dies, guys, we'll call it there. We're at 1 hour and 50 minutes on this live, plus half hour on earlier on. The rain's stopped now. I got another lead in there. No. I've had one codlin and I think 4 whiting all day since 5:30 this morning. A 45 centimetre codlin. About £1.5, £2, give or take. Yep, target achieved. 4 years I've been after that bugger from up here. But yeah, the flood has done absolute nothing tonight. Cheers, Richard. Much appreciated. I said we've got Paul Glover, we got Jamie, we got Hakan, we got Carl, and we got Joa and myself all fishing tomorrow. I think we're meeting up at 7 o'clock, fishing till about 5. See how the fishing goes. And then a nice fat juicy kebab. Oh, that's one of my main things I look forward to. There's a kebab shop down by Paul in Runcorn, and oh, banging kebab. Hey Jamie, all I'm gonna say is target achieved. Yeah, same ship. Close enough. Hopefully, as I said, that wind holds off, the weed stays away, and we can have a good laugh and a good chin wag. Take the mick out, you Everton fans. Yeah. That's like Foster's and Carlin, innit, Paul? Jamie, Paul was trying to deny that his picture with that cod was a screenshot. Come on, back us up, you. Screenshot, weren't it? I hope you do, Jamie. As I said, you put the hours in on this mark as well, so... Yeah. Blackmail with alcohol doesn't count, Paul. Or bribery, should I say. Screenshot. Yeah, fresh court screenshot. It was photoshopped. It was edited image. Alejandro, coddy coddy coddo. Oh, no, that's weed. Paul was covering the sun and sticking to it was a Photoshop. I wasn't there, I didn't witness it. What, top of the league? Yeah, I know. Right, I said this live could end at any time, guys. The battery's dying. My other phone is charging. I do apologise if it dies, but the other leads are in the car. I said it wasn't a planned live. But I said, appreciate you all tuning in. Very much appreciated. I know it's been a long time for any videos or lives, but I said car issues and other things. But hopefully now we'll get back out there. We'll get some more live fishing going. Daz, how we doing, buddy? Mr. Johnson, how are we? But yeah, these lines are just going to be full of weed when I bring them in now. God help us on the ebb. Alejandro, I shall have a fishy on a little dishy. I shall have a fishy when the boat comes in. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. Yep. Yeah, said we'll probably give it another half hour. See what happens. If not, I'm gonna go get some food, have a rest, and enjoy the company of the boys tomorrow. I got 10% left. Yes, condolences sent to you and the family, Tim. Sorry to hear of the loss. Yeah, get out there and slay those fish, Tim. Yeah, Jamie, we got the beers in the car and the IPAs ready. Our customary little tipple. Then Paul said we were all going over to Anfield to watch the football. He said he wanted to watch a proper team play, so he would buy the tickets for us. Too right. It's never too early. Technically, this is a holiday. All right, then we can do it at 8. Yep, cheers, Andrew. Yep, Timothy, we're meeting up with Hakan, Paul Glover, Jamie, Carl Carl and Joa. Yeah, there's a couple of us meeting up tomorrow, fishing till about 5 o'clock, 7 till 5. Well, half 7, 8 o'clock till 5. And then back to Paul's for some munch and a couple of beers, and then I'm back out again Sunday. Paul said he wanted to put that wire brush up your bum. Yeah, it's always good to get up here and catch up with the lads. I said, obviously we got a group chat between us, so we speak quite regularly. But it's always nice to catch up with each other. A bit of banter, some fishing, a beer or two. What more can you ask for? I said, when I get back to the car, I'll get my food on the go and I'll get that reel service for you then, Paul. We'll give it a clean and an oil in. There'll be no sabotage on my behalf. Promise. No, I don't, Jamie. It goes too quickly. Chicken and mushroom pasta and sauce. Just add hot water. We're going to be back here again tomorrow, Timothy. Oh. Any joy yet? Yeah, thanks again, buddy. You didn't need to do that, but it's much appreciated. Yep, hope you get a cod out yourself, boys. I said I gotta go up, make some dinner, service Paul's reel, ready for the morning. Grab a couple of hours shut-eye and get ready to do it all over again. I'm sure you get some time soon, Tim, to go and try those marks out, buddy. Yeah. Hopefully there's a nice picture of a cod there for you, buddy. Come on, the fish. Thou shall have a fishy on a little dishy. Thou shall have a fishy when the boat comes in. Yeah, bouncing, Carl. Absolutely chuffed to bits. As I say, it's been a long time coming, that cod. For this mark, anyway. For the hours and the time and travelling I've put in, I'm over the moon with it. He's not a monster by any means, but he's what I've been after. Oh, for sure, Carl, for sure. Yep, Timothy, there's going to be a cook-up video done tomorrow. It's going on the barbecue. So what, you're trying to say you're blanking tomorrow then, Paul? Cheers, Wes. Hope you're doing alright, buddy. No, none of us had one last year. Oof. I know that feeling, Timothy. I know that feeling. Right, I'm going to have to get ready to bring these lines in. They're going to be smothered in weed. Mr. Buckley, how are we? Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Well, Jamie, I had the codling 4 hours into the ebb, and since then I've not had a bite. Tide is ripping through. It's turned now, actually. That tide's turned.
Yeah, it has.
We've had fresh blow lug, we've got razor clam, we've got king prawns, we got black lug, squid. Right, guys, I'm gonna say bye because I got 2% left on my phone. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate your support, and I look forward to putting the video out, guys. So thank you very much. I'll catch you on the next one.